Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to all of you that are joining, all of those that have prepaid to see this content early before it actually goes up to where it is supposed to go up. Thank you for coming in. My apologies for the wait. My apologies for the wait and the late start. Hun, anyhow, today's course is going to be a part two, um, starting and knowing YouTube in 2023. In 2023, like I've said to my other constituencies in private, children as young as 9 years old already have a watch time built up by watching YouTube, because that's all they watch now because there's no more cable TV. Everything is all digitalized and everything is digitalized through YouTube. So kids as young as 9 years old, they know about YouTube, they know how YouTube performs. They have all that information. So this is why a lot of stuff are now, especially my stuff, it's posted to where only adults can view. Um, Only adults can view the stuff because I want to make sure that kids as young as 9 years old and even younger are protected because they already have and know valued information in regards to YouTube. And I don't want them starting a YouTube channel at the age of 9 years old just because they see someone else doing it and receiving PR products. Like I said, don't do it just for the PR products because it's been 9 years and I'm just starting to receive my products. And also, that does include 2 years of absence being away from YouTube. So, by 2023, if you've already started YouTube, have you been absent? Will people be asking back for your videos to be posted again? Did you go away and did they inquire as to what happened? Did is that really, that is a factor? Yes, it is a factor. Why is it a factor? Because your number one, your information is very valuable. Number two, your information is researched. And after your information is researched, people will talk. People will talk. Let's just say that people will talk. They will talk the good, the bad, and the ugly in regards to you, even though they don't know you personally. They don't know you personally, but they will take everything that you say and they will try and split it into a truth or a lie, telling tale. So before you even start a YouTube channel, know yourself and know that people will talk about you and know that people will make you look bad because you're getting too much stuff. But the problem is they don't know how long it took you to get to that too much stuff. They don't know what you had to go through in your private life in order to be able to earn all the stuff that you've gone through. And they will characterize you and make you look really, really bad, especially in the comment section. So that's the number one thing, is know yourself, build your boundaries. Right now, I have my comment section blocked, and it's only my YouTube partners that read the comments in my earpiece. And that's how I know when videos are requested and how to approach the videos being requested. So that's number one. Know how to build a barrier in what's against what's being said and what to believe. Build a barrier against what's being said and what to believe, who to believe, and who you know is telling the truth. Build a barrier of no and maybe no, maybe yes. Build a human barrier, build a brain cell barrier, build a understanding barrier, and build a stated barrier to say what you say is not going to affect me because I've been doing this and I know this and I am going to continue to do this because I see the probabilities and I see the possibilities of being a content creator. So, first of all, know your strength. Know your strength. So, in order to start YouTube, you need to already have a platform in 2023. And that's for someone who's been content creating. You need to have a platform already. That's the number one thing. By the age of 15 years old, through education, most kids know about YouTube because there's also now YouTube for kids. YouTube for kids does exist. So you have to know about the difference in YouTube for adults and YouTube for kids. So know your platform. You need to, once again, build your watch time after 1 year, especially if you've been absent. You need to consistently be rebuilding your watch time because you've already more than likely used your watch time funding in order to purchase products and stock and storage, which means your watch time funding has probably ended. So you need to rebuild your watch time funding to start from the bottom up in order to make sure that you can continue to restock products that are being requested, that are being sold by you, because now you've become a curator. In the 9 year process, you've now become a curator. So you need to build up that watch time in order to be able to use that money to build curating products that you're selling in order to consistently have funding coming in order to feed your pockets as well. In 2023, you should already be adding to your YouTube channel, not trying to build. You should add on to what you've already built. Meaning that, yes, you have one platform already. Now they're asking for you to separate your platforms in order to show your knowledge in different aspects because they're asking the question and they want to make sure that the question that they've asked is answered and they want to be able to find the answer really easy, meaning that you need to have a platform that teaches life skills. You need to have a platform that teaches business. You need to have a platform that teaches, well, on faith. You need to have a platform that teaches finances. So you need to have a separated platform in 2023 if you've already had a YouTube channel that has flourished and people have been asking for you to come back. You need to have that separation so that people can find the source of the answer that they've already, the source of the answer to the question that they have already asked. Very nice and easy. And yes, they're gonna know it's you. They're gonna know it's you. And others that are new to, why do you have so many channels? Because of the fact that I built up a platform system and I'm building platforms, and I want to continue to be able to be known that I'm the correct one that's giving out the correct information to the question that is being asked. That's why I have so many platforms separating each course that's being taught based off of the questions that is being asked and geared towards that information. In 2023, you should either be buying property, and by buying property, that's also starting another platform on YouTube. That's a form of buying. If you've all ever played the game of Monopoly, YouTube is like that. YouTube is exactly kind of like the game of Monopoly. You go around the board, you roll the dice, you make the move, you go around the board. Sometimes you get the go to jail card when you pick up the chance card. For me, that's being knocked off in order to be able to build up my watch time on YouTube. So if you've ever played the board game Monopoly, that's envision that as YouTube. Envision the board game of Monopoly as teaching you how to build a platform. You get to a certain stage, you've bought all three properties are connected. You can now buy property. When you buy the property, you can build either from a house or you can build a motel. I always went straight to the motel building because I saw value in motels even more than in houses. I saw value in motels even more than in houses when I played Monopoly as a child and as an adult with my children playing Monopoly. And my daughter knows money. What it taught me about my daughter knows money. My daughter has had me be bankrupt every single time. Every single time. My daughter knows money. If my daughter can play the game of Monopoly and make you have to sell your buildings to her, I don't want to play Monopoly with my daughter. I don't, because she makes me go broke all the time. She makes me go broke all the time. So that's another way I know that my kids are listening to me is through board game family time. How are your children responding to you? That's another topic for another time. But my daughter knows Monopoly and she knows money and she knows the concept of tear down and build up just from playing the game Monopoly. And my daughter is only 14 years old and she knows it. She knows it. She understands it and she has seen it, meaning that I've been teaching her and she's been listening and she's been respecting what I've been teaching her because she's shown me that she knows by us having family time and playing the game of Monopoly. And that was literally when my daughter was between the age of 4 and 7. Between the age of 4 and 7, before she even knew how to tie her shoelace, my daughter understood money. My daughter, who is now 14, understood money by the time she was 4 years old to the age of 7 years old. She understood the value of money. And that's pretty much YouTube. YouTube and Monopoly go hand in hand. If you have to buy a property on the Monopoly board, you have to start a new channel on YouTube in order to match with the course that's being taught by 2023, especially if you started from when you claim that you started, and some people claiming that they started in 2011. You have to start another channel that teaches something else from what you originally started with. In 2023, you should have stock in storage waiting to be sold to the public. You should have stock. Once again, think about Monopoly. Monopoly comes with the motels, Monopoly comes with the houses. You understand the game of Monopoly. Now it's your turn to understand, okay, do I want a motel or do I want a house? Which one is it going to cost me more to own? So, should I be on a loaner status in being loaned space to sell my stuff now that I've built up stock? Or should I be building, or should I have just purchased property? I just purchased property. I just purchased property in order to build on that property. So the building that I want to build is going to take a very long time. So what have I done? I'm renting space and I'm renting stores. So what has been explained to me a long time ago is that when it's the same store and management has changed, it means that someone is borrowing that store in order to store their products. That's what it means when it says management has changed. Same process, same outcome. However, it's a different management, and that management is gaining the experience by renting the store space in order to sell their goods and their products. That's where I'm at. Same store, different management concept. That's where I'm at right now. Based off of the groups that you are watching during your watch time, you've already built a platform, meaning that people are now watching you. So if you're not seeing your subscribers, don't worry about the fact that you're not seeing your subscribership numbers, because now YouTube is who is watching you. That's what YouTube is about now. Who is watching your information? Who is watching your platform? So the subscribership number thing has kind of depleted itself with YouTube. It's a who's watching you type of move in YouTube world right now. So that's how you get knowledge. And what does that entail? Once again, word of mouth. Word of mouth selling. If someone's not selling your channel out there, then you haven't built up a who's who is watching your watch time or balance. You've not built that up. If people are mentioning you and people come in and they see you and they contact you via social media phone, because once again, yes, I still do get phone calls through the YouTube phone app. Um, that means your information out there is very, very valuable. Your information out there is absolutely valuable, and someone is calling you in order to ask you a question. And this is the way that I answer the question through a video camera. How do you know that they know who you are? they're now starting to sell the same products as you. However, check their information because content stealing does still happen. Be very careful when taking content from someone else. You have to study the information to make sure that you are selling your information to people that you want to garner in order to be able to teach a group that has been geared towards you. Be careful. And we do know when content has been stolen from us. We do know and we are aware when content is being used, and content is being used also to commit crimes and criminal activities. We do know, we are aware. And once again, people do talk. So be very careful of the content that you place on YouTube because it will be used more than likely to possibly cause you harm. And if you don't know how to defend yourself based off of what you said, number one, notes. Have your notes. Your notes is a way to defend yourself. Write down the information. But don't be writing down my information because I'll know when you're trying to sell my information. Because that's content stealing and that's copying word for word. And that's it. That's pretty much where you should be in 2023 if you've already started a YouTube channel and you've built up watch time and you've been on YouTube between 10 to 11 years or however long you've been on YouTube, you should be building different platforms. You should be building different platforms and they should still consistently be seeing you. They should be seeing you. And you shouldn't be selling the same product on a new platform. You should not be selling the same product on a new platform. The reason why you've been asked to start this platform is because they want you to sell knowledge in a completely different area because you've already sold knowledge based off of what you know from product selling. So stick with the content. Stick with the content. Let the channel match the content. That's where you should be in 2023 if you've been exposed to YouTube already. Let the channel match the content. Anyways, with that being said, that is all for this course. And that's pretty much all you need to know in order to strengthen and build your YouTube platform. If there is any more information, I will certainly be forwarding this information to you all as it comes to me. Um, but with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this because I have a whole lot more on business and profitabilities for this channel that is upcoming. I have a whole lot more to share with you. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right? Thanks y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.